Hi. Welcome, welcome.
So, finally back to Kingdom Hearts Proud Mode. Again, just a gentle reminder, I am doing this because Kingdom Hearts 1 is one of my favorite games, and I want to get the platinum for it on my PlayStation 5. I've never really had my own, like, PlayStation 3 or 4, and I finally got a 5. And I want to have my own platinums, especially for the games that I super loved, like the JRPGs. So like Legend of Dragoon one day, soon, hopefully. That'll be cool. But basically, I was just kind of playing them on like my roommates or my former partners, like PlayStations, and there are just assholes out there that don't deserve platinums or near platinums. I got the Final Fantasy IX 1000 Jumps jump rope on console, and that fucking guy didn't even remember my birthday. So now we're getting them for myself, because I'm cool. And we are far enough in the game. I'm about to go to Hollow Bastion, which is kind of a turning point in the game. Even without sealing the keyhole, once I finish Hollow Bastion, it's going to like increase the level of everything, but it's also going to put Heartless and little man. It's also going to put Heartless in other worlds that they weren't usually. But I think I have lots of materials from the worlds now, because after Hollow Bastion, that's when like the wizards, the defenders, and the wyverns and the big shadow ball guys, they're everywhere. So I have a lot of the stuff I'm going to need. However, I need to get to those enemies because one of the trophies for this game are written in such like a nonchalant way that you're like, oh, that's not that big of a deal, right? But then you look into what it actually is and you're like, what the fuck? Like, one of the trophies to get the platinum is just to have all of the weapons. So every Keyblade, which means the platinum match and the gold match, because they have Keyblades in this version. But also, you need every wand for Donald and every shield for Goofy, which is including the wizard relic and the defender shield, which are below 1% drop rate. So, you know, I got so excited when Amy Sumisu was playing this game because she was just like running around and she got the wizard relic, and I was like, oh, I love that for her. Yeah, did you see all that sass? Ridiculous. In order to get Donald and Goofy's like ultimate weapon, you have to do the Hades Cup alone with just Sora, and then you have to, after you do that, you unlock the timed mode, and you have to do it with the trio before all of the time runs out, and then you get the other one, which is somehow easier because it's assured. I bet you anything it's gonna take me so long to get the defender one because it always sucks to get. But then that's not even all of the bad. Another like really nonchalant phrased trophy for the platinum is you have to complete the Jiminy Journal, which means you have to beat everything. That's including all 5 super bosses. So you were already doing the platinum match, Sephiroth, and the gold match for the Ice Titan, but they're also Jiminy Journal entries, which means the Phantom that sets up in Neverland and the Kurt Ziza in Agrabah are there, as well as the guy I've never even looked at before that's in Hollow Bastion after you seal Hollow Bastion. As well as having to get times in all of the mini games. And then there's another trophy for the platinum that says you have to do all of the gummy ship missions. Oh, what are those, you say? Apparently, in this version of Kingdom Hearts, they put missions in between the worlds, depending on where you set off from, and I don't even know what they all are yet. All of them. Now, admittedly, this trophy isn't going to be so bad because I can just build gummy ships tailor-made to some of these challenges. Once you turn in all of the puppies, Pongo and Perdita give you a complete gummy set, which is one of everything. So you can actually, like, control quite a bit. More subbies.
Zidanet gifted a Misumisu a subscription.
A Misumisu.
Zidanet gifted 3 months of tier 1 to a Misumisu.
3 months?
770 months in the channel.
Thank you so much, Zidarnet. A Misumisu. You've got 3 months of being able to hang out here and not give a shit about ads. How was it? How was your weekend, Gaia? And hi, Rose. I have to schedule my cat to have an appointment. She hasn't been seen in a year. Yeah, so rare drops, not so bad. Gummy ship missions, not so bad. Now, I'm playing on proud mode, so all of the fights are going to be harder, and I still think I can do most of the super bosses, but if for some reason I can't do a super boss on proud mode, I do have last year when I beat the game on normal mode, and I can just level that up and do them on normal. But I'd really like to just do them on proud just so I can say I did. Kind of like when I did my normal mode playthrough over a year ago, and it was like, oh wow, look at me, I'm so cool with my no equipment change. Man, Riku and Hollow Bastion turned into a Dark Souls fight. It was awful. What was wrong with Cheeto? Stickers? One thing I'm about to lose is this. So once the Phantom sets up here, I'm pretty sure you lose access to these. But I think I already got the one that had the Orichalcum in it, so I'm not too concerned. I must have checked recently. I've gotten 3 of them. You can see they're glowy. The in-game time corresponds to one of the 12 hours on the clock face. So literally 1 to 12 hours is 1 to 12. If that makes sense, right? So because my in-game time is 38, you have to carry over in 12s. And they all have an item in them. It's a lot of like AP ups and stuff. Nothing like super cool, but Orichalcums are like a big deal, so I have it. Not worrying? I mean, that's good. My cat like hurt her foot and I have no idea how. And that scared the bejesus out of me, right? But now she's not limping. I need to find, like, a new litter box and, like, a litter box hide or something. I think I'm just gonna, like, buy a tote and like cut a big hole out of it for her so I can pick how high off the ground it is. A streak! We're so fast. Look at that. So fast. We're so fast. Heck all these dudes. My hat? Yeah, this one is one of 24. I have 24 silly hats, and I just wanted to put this one on because I'm part of another, like, gay pride raid train today. It's called After Pride is, and then it's themed off of one of the other sins, and this one is envy. So after Pride comes envy. Get it? Because, like, it's after June. And this one's name is Gay Captain, and it's kind of like the gayest hat I've got, so... I will say that silly hats is like a niche I fell into. I need to talk to Zerder about making me a hat. I really want to... I have so many, like, really want to do's. So I want to do another episode of Ovaries of Time. And I want Amy... And I want Gaia. And probably Zerder again. So basically, Ovaries of Time is when Zerder and I invited two girls who had never played Ocarina of Time Randomizer before. And basically what we do is all four of us are in the exact same randomizer, and we share items and we share checks. And we divide and conquer, which means if you don't know what to do, it's okay, because, like, we'll tell you where to go, and you just have to try and get through the dungeon. So we don't have to do it. And you have full confidence and reassurance knowing that you're sharing your inventory and progression with me, and we're gonna get through this. But it just turns into multiplayer shenanigans, is what it is. It's multiplayer shenanigans. And we called it the Ovaries of Time because, haha, we're ovary havers. It was so fun because Goblin and Raven were just having the hardest time trying to beat Child Spirit Temple. They were on the Iron Knuckle at the top and they couldn't kill it, and it just kept murdering them. And so Zerder and I are trying to talk about, well, if I go to Ice Cavern, you can go into Forest, and you just hear ah, and then you hear Raven, I'll save you. Ah! And me and Zerder are like, are you okay? Do you need me to come over there? And they're like, no, we're gonna get this. Okay. They got it. Eventually. But in this form of multiplayer, we can see each other. Like, if we're in the same room. So... if Amy, if you were trying to do something, I could literally show up and, like, show you how to do it. If you were literally like, I need help. The same thing with Gaia, like, just screaming, right? But, like, that's the fun. And then I can do something that Amy would want to do, or that Gaia would want to do, if you wanted to do something else that's more into your wheelhouse, right? You want me to co-stream and you want to play fucking Sims, and I'm just like, who the fuck? What do you mean there's a cow plant? I don't think you're high energy. I just think you're a red-tailed hawk. Amy is definitely loud. But that's just because she's a red-tailed hawk. I have no idea why the intro onto this world has no narration. Like, it's not dubbed. It's very strange. Very few places in this game aren't dubbed. Most of them are centered around, like, a Disney princess talking. But that was just them. Another thing that happens is, there's a couple of scenes that were added to Final Mix that weren't in the original, and those ones don't have voice acting. But I think that was an original scene. Basically, it's, where are we? What was that noise? High decibel? That's definitely Amy. I think one of my favorite core memories is 100% when Amy did this thing where if you had like channel points you could redeem and she would like react and watch a video. And I found a video of somebody had like a wildlife rehab center and they had like a red-tailed hawk. And the hawk was just sitting on a post and they took a water hose and they slowly like put it across just the hawk's feet. And when it touched its feet, the hawk just like hawk screeched. And it sounded just like Amy. And so I linked it to Amy and she's like, what the fuck? And it was one of my favorite core memories. Blueberry lemonade. Delicious. Their flavors are pretty good too. I'm not sponsored though. Also, don't OD on caffeine. I would never want to be like, I don't know, man. I feel like I would never really want to partner with an energy drink company because I don't want to like try and sell you guys stimulants. Rude. But sunflower seeds. Remember, you could use Loverish at checkout on smackin' sunflower seeds. For a discount. Poopies. Hey, listen, you get like 20% off and I make like 10% commission. And they're the best sunflower seeds I ever had.
No vessel, no help from the Heartless. So tell me, how'd you get
Vesselless.
I simply believed. Nothing more to it. When our world fell into darkness, Belle was taken from me. I vowed I would find her again, no matter what the cost. I believed I would find her. So here I am. She must be here. I will have her back!
Take her if you can.
It's okay, Amy. I'll avenge you. Yeah, Donald.
Stop!
I don't want him to cure me anyway. He
You
sucks.
finally made it. About time. waiting
Fuck
for you.
ass.
We've always been rivals, haven't we?
I needed to find a belt, but you took
You've
them all,
always
so
pushed
I'm
me,
late.
as I've always pushed you.
Riku.
But it all ends here. There can't be two Keyblade Masters.
What are you talking about?
Let the Keyblade choose. Its true master.
Well, technically the Keyblade didn't choose you. You were bequeathed from somebody else. And you got too creepy, and it panicked and was like, oh, Sora's nice.
You don't have what it takes to
And
save
that's why
Kairi.
Sora has the Keyblade.
It's up to me.
And that's why Riku could touch it.
Only
It's
the Keyblade
technically
Master can
Riku's
open the
Keyblade.
secret door and change the world.
But that's impossible. How did this happen? I'm the one who fought my way here with the Keyblade.
You were just the delivery boy.
Kind of.
Sorry. Your part's over now.
Where did it go? Where did you pull this sword out of?
Go play hero with this.
Wait a minute. Where was that the whole time?
Goofy, let's go. We have to remember our mission.
Oh, well, I know the king told us to follow the key and all, but...
Sora, sorry.
Yeah, you can cram it in your cloaca, buddy. The Rikuasi? That's where I would keep it. Hi, Teddy.
Hey, don't move. You're hurt.
Why? Why did you come here?
There was literally no point in this.
For Belle.
Like, clearly Sora's gonna go after the Keyblade. Why didn't they stay with me and go after it?
I will fight. I won't leave without her.
I think it would have been cool if they split up. If Donald went with him. And Goofy stayed with me. I'll fight Donald.
Me too. I'm not gonna give up now. I came here to find someone very important to me.
Yeah, but orders aren't everything. Okay. So from the collective Kingdom Hearts lore, I kind of like touched on it there, and I probably might have confused some of you. When you are a Keyblade Master, you can do a ceremony. It's called bequeath, with a TH, bequeathing. And it's where you're basically introducing your Keyblade to the next wielder. Now, in there's a trio of Keyblade Masters, wielders into Masters. They're not all Masters. Before the one like Sora and Riku and Kairi, the main characters in this game, right? Before that, it was Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. And Aqua wanted to bequeath her Keyblade to Sora because Sora has a lot of the really good qualities basically in being a main character because he is one, right? Whatever, right? Okay. She wanted to give it to Sora, but Terra had already bequeathed his to Riku. And she was like, I don't want to give it to him because I don't want them to fight like we fight. Because they were childhood friends and it turned toxic because they had to become Keyblade wielders. And she's like, I don't want that for them. Well, it didn't matter anyway, right? So when the Destiny Islands falls into darkness, Riku is the chosen one for that Keyblade. And it was going to appear because of all of the Heartless. But Riku was already heavily into the darkness and corrupted at that point because of his willingness to do whatever it takes, no matter what. And the Keyblade was like, I don't want to touch him. That kid's nice. And that's why Sora picks it up. The Keyblade literally chose Sora instead of being bequeathed to the child. That never happens. So Sora is special in his own right. But that's why him and Riku can touch the same Keyblade. And that's why in Traverse Town, when Leon tried to handle it, it just came right back to Sora. Because if you're not chosen to hold one, you can't use one in combat. Does that make sense? You gotta be queefed, or you can't use the key. Also, to add additional confusion, Aqua accidentally bequeathed her Keyblade without realizing it to Kairi. Everybody good and confused now? Aqua's a really, really amazing character. I love her. I kind of want to do like a video essay out of nowhere just on Aqua as a character.
Yusoki7 gifted Queefing Kraken Killer a subscription. Yusoki7 gifted a tier 1 sub to Queefing Kraken Killer. They have given 477 gift subs in the channel.
So is it a Queefing Kraken? And a Queefing Kraken Killer is just like a person that kills Queefing Krakens? Or is it a person that kills Krakens but is also queefing? It's not that everyone and everything is a Xehanort, but Xehanort himself is just kind of like a bunch of like weird plot devices combined. But yeah, like Xehanort possesses a lot of people. And they just become Nordified. They install the Norton antivirus and they can't get rid of it. Thank you, Usoki. Well, this looks ridiculous. Y'all remember that time I did Strike Raid with a wooden sword? Okay. I mean, a couple of the times I did say queef. Bequeathed. Because I wanted to make Amy happy and say queef. Hi, Pudding. Oh. A crystal. Did you just use an item? Yep, that was an Ahsoka special. Do we just get a fire ring? Ew. Ooh. Brother. Ooh. I like to use the posts that are stainless steel or titanium, and then I always use like acrylic balls for the top and the bottom, so that way when they do touch your teeth, it does minimal damage to your teeth. There's a dungeon? Beast, what are you doing?
Thunder! Thunder!
It's probably not even worth it. Nope. Not worth the paint. Ultima. I'm sure that's a laser. Zelda dungeon? I wish. Hi, Derek. I like Kingdom Hearts. I can acknowledge that, you know, the combat is rather clunky, especially compared to like 2 and definitely 3, but I have fun. Is that good? Do we gotta beat him up? Boop. Gravity is cool. You know, I have 100%ed Kingdom Hearts 1 before, but I don't think I've 100%ed Kingdom Hearts 2 or 3, but I'm pretty sure I've beat them. I'd like to play through all 3 of them. And hopefully everybody is just okay with things being a little more extra RPG-ish in my streams. What does this do? Great job. You're doing great, Beast. I requested that some of my RPGs be shipped to me, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do it. And it's been a while. Sorry, I can't help myself. Yep. Oh. Mm-hmm. I think it's this way then. Where even is Beast? Can we talk about that? Like, what in the actual fuck just happened?
Thunder! Force!
Like, I can almost kill them with gravity, but I still kind of need you to, like, hit them, Beast. Whatever, dude. Never mind the monsters, we're fine. Look, she's in a giant glowing pill.
Oh, purest of hearts, reveal to me the keyhole!
I don't know if he's a Pokemon trainer. He doesn't seem to have really good control over them. Close, though. It's gotta be some sort of monster tamer.
Be on your guard. They're close.
Yeah, they are making 4.
Are you ready for them? No.
But that's a dirty trick. Right there. Alright, bye.
While you can.
Ah!
No, not without Kyrie.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're wrong,
Why are you
Riku.
so bumpy?
The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? Well, we'll just see about that.
Ah!
Sora ain't gonna go anywhere.
You'd betray your king?
Not on your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora either, cause he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together. See you later, Donald. Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy!
Why are you yelling?
Tie them together!
We're in the same room.
Well, you know, I'm for one and one for all.
I guess you're stuck with us, Sora.
Thanks a lot, Donald, Goofy.
How will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the key.
Amy syndrome.
Got a better weapon. My heart.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience, and it's found a home with all the friends I've made. I've become part of their heart just as they've become a part of mine. And if they think of me now and then,
Oh, hi, Amy.
if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
He said the thing.
My friends are my power.
I don't have counterattack. Ow. I don't have counterattack, and that's really throwing me off right now. Kind of rude. Ah! Get out of my face! Well, now you're super gonna be in my face. Just can't go bully Donald. What the hell did Goofy just do to him? Goofy just hecked that kid up.
Not yet.
Life do be lifin' is such a mood.
So, your heart won this battle.
Hi, Vampy. I'm so happy that Amy is here and Casey is here. Because Amy, you're not alone. Casey Q also played Kingdom Hearts 1 and just did not have a good time. And somehow dragged herself through the end.